Greetings, High Creation. Apparently, Muhammad Amir were on a mission to go to Rubai 28 and to terminate my service, meaning have a fake rape, say, do you want to, open the door, have a fake tent, open the door, sure, whatever, sorry, get out, suck his dick, and then shoot. And then pretend that I'm crazy and stuff like that. Run out and then make a situation pretending that they came here. However, as soon as I called them out and I said that Muhammad, is a fraud and stuff, they got really angry. They burnt him in the car. Now they're still burning him. So, apparently I've discovered that, in those vegetables that the church here gave to me by, that George guy, in the onion, they put in the seeds the DNA information of Muhammad Nasrallah. So every onion you eat, he can tap into you and take your essence. And that's how they acquire power. They'll feed you by force their DNA. They're reptiles. That's how they grow their potential. So they will sell food inseminated with their body liquid, be it pee, shit, saliva, blood, cells, or blood cells, like their plasma and stuff, the plasma of Muhammad. They'll put it in the onion so that when you eat it, it counters psychotherapy to undo the layer of the onion to get to the core truth. The core truth will never be the truth because he will program you that he's myself and Stephen stands with him. Stephen only dated me because he's in love with Muhammad and he's convinced that Muhammad is a royal. So he did his best to provide him with my face, my nipples, my vagina, feet, hands, aid him in the application process to then aid his brother Amir. And while I was dating the Stephen, I might have seen something different in him at first, but then soon as he made me wait 3 days, and then he texted me something like I'm hyper shady, and then the whole way he dealt with me, I for myself knew that direction for me to move out of Brendan's institution with Crystal and these people and go to Uriel would be healthier for me as investigating for my mission and on mission, as well as waiting for my student to arrive. But I quickly noticed that he was like the rest, shady, with no mailbox that's safe, and the mailbox I had, he would all trick me, and he was always shady, didn't have the best of intentions, always, so between me and myself, many girls would have maybe fell in love with him and never left him and stayed there, and but to me, I'm very serious. The more I would advance him, then he wouldn't give back, and then it started to become a lot until I started to see red flags everywhere. And then I simply, programmed myself to no longer need his sex, to no longer want him as my twin flame in my life, because he wasn't at the maturity levels to understand anything. He's a retard. And he's playing love as one with imbeciles from I see very, very idiotic people. He's not at the level of administrational power and conception. And no, he doesn't have the oomph. He was a held back, douchebag, programmed, and he doesn't regret it. He's in love with Muhammad. He's still in love with Muhammad. He will always be in love with Muhammad, which is wonderful. I couldn't care less. I'm not when I used to read on YouTube all these people saying, oh, my twin flame is someone else, married with children, I'd be like, you can't stop fighting, fight forever. And now, now that it happened to me, but in such a way, it's apparently if it does go well and I do say yes at night to William, they will let me go down on him without a condom and let him come in my mouth. Now he has HIV, I believe. So they have to have my approval. Then I might become HIV positive if I do it. Yes. Yeah. So otherwise you'll have to come in somewhere else. That's not fair. Well, why don't you just keep the condom and pull out and come in me? You can do that. Yeah, of course, do that. So I honestly, I really hope that my night personality from the Hebrew side will coincide with this. Because as you will notice, even when he said, like, I'm in love with Muhammad, I said, I don't give a fuck, I'll suck your dick anyway. And then they did that situation. But at least I showed good intention. So I win. And now, since I didn't care anyway, you know, I I honestly I honestly am really looking forward for this to unravel on the side it must, because had it went through in Shasta, it would have been a whole nother story. I wouldn't have had to endure the jealousy of all these IC people and to see the truth of their hate and to have them come one after the next, get my citizen and get. It's been like really heavy. But they were really dumb at that level in Shasta. They wouldn't have let Unified Field occur without any of the drama, apparently. So we'll see what happens. I'm here now. I'm in a home. I'm charging up my situation. Soon enough I'll be in my tent. I don't know how soon. I don't know the rhythm of tonight. It's 10:30. I might be there. Like last night I was here till 5 a.m. It might be one of those nights where I get a lot of revelations. It might not. I might leave at like 11:30, midnight, or 1, and then we'll see. As soon as like I rest, then we'll see what happens. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I truly do not know. I don't know that I will remove the tape and get out and do the whole ordeal. This is Aurora. The JD2 was calling. I don't know what to do. They probably want to extrapolate me to get people fuck and la la la.